Welcome once again to our videos. In today's video, we are going to look at introduction or introductory to types of ponds. Pond is simply a place where fish are being cultured. It's a place where fish are being cultured. So when we say types of ponds, we have different type of ponds. That is several types of ponds. We have several type of ponds. But these ponds are being classified into the following. But before I go further, most often when we say type of ponds, our mind always go to few ponds. But from this very video, you will discover that even most of the ponds we are classifying, they are grouped into one of these several ponds that we are going to look at today. If this is your first time of coming across our video, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, and also follow us on our Facebook page and share. So the first class of this type of ponds that we are looking at today is called the elevated fish tank. The elevated fish tank. This elevated fish tank is further broken down into the following. 1. Whole concrete. Whole concrete. This is when the pond will be constructed solely with concrete. Solely with concrete. That is mixed with gravel, with iron to build this very type of ponds. So it is called whole concrete fish pond. Whole concrete fish pond. Number 2 is the cement block and concrete. This is a mixture of cement block and concrete to construct this fish pond. It is called the hybrid fish pond. Hybrid fish pond, whereby they use the concrete for the floor most often and use block for the demarcation, that is for the dimension of the ponds. So, and some people also pour concrete inside the hollow blocks, inside the hollow block, if it is an hollow block they use. So that is another kind of ponds in this elevated fish tank pond. The third that we are looking at in this elevated fish tank pond is the fixed or the flexible plastic container. That is the fixed or flexible plastic tank. This is referred to as the tarpaulin. This is the tarpaulin tank that we always, because they are always fixed and flexible. So they use this tarpaulin and rods to construct this very kind of ponds. Now, the number 2 kinds of ponds that we are going to look at, that is type of pond, is the earthy ponds. These may be static or flow through system. So this kind of pond can either be static. When we say static, it means that the water is not flowing outside it. The water just remain in one place, and they are used to culture fish. But there are other ones, they call it the flow through. The water flow in and out of it. So that is not static. This is when a portion of the earth is dug and prepared for aquaculture of fish. The water may flow from the ground or diverted into it. So when this kind of pond is being constructed, in some places that place may be waterlogged. When it is waterlogged, water flows from the ground, immediately is being dug and prepared. But in the preparation of this very pond, it has a lot of things that are involved, but we are not going to dig deep into how it is being prepared and set for the use of fish. But all I just want us to know this is that we have the static one and the flow through of these very earthy ponds. Number three that we are looking at in these very types of pond is called the floating cage system. This is when aquaculture activity takes place directly inside the natural water body, because this very floating cage system is placed inside the river, sea, or depending on where it is being done, it is done directly inside the water body. The material used may be aluminium or plastic mesh or of suspended woods. So the it is being built, put inside the water body, and the fishes are put into it, but they cannot pass through that very cage. So but to set up this kind of pond is very expensive, but in the long run it is cost effective, because there will be no need of changing water. All you just need to do is to be giving them feed, and sometimes most of those plankton, some living organism will enter into it, and the fish will also feed on them. So at the end of the day, it's more of cost effective. So with this, we will bring this very video to an end for now, but later we are going to look at each of these ponds in detail and how you can manage and maintain them for effective use of your aquaculture activity.